We haven't got any signal of any sort. Turns out you have to crawl out of this maze. All you have to do is tap it on. Haircut's not got any better since yesterday though. Oh, dizzy, dizzy, dizzy. Oh. Feels like I'm the king of the castle here. I love this. Welcome back to the channel. We are Kath, Sue, Archie and Fudge. We live full-time in our motorhome and love being in the outdoors, walking, running and swimming. We have navigated our first UK winter and are now looking forward to warmer times again. We'd love you to join us. Well, good afternoon, and just to give you the update, we have moved on today. We've left Northumberland, we've gone into Scotland, then we've come back into England and Northumberland, and we're now at Kielder Forest campsite. We haven't got any signal of any sort. No digital TV, no Wi-Fi, no phone signal, so we're going to have a couple of days, well, 4 days, total peace and quiet. Behind me, I don't know if you can see that, is a maze which seemed to be built out of those big baskets of logs. We've decided to give the maze a go, and I need to correct myself from earlier because it's not logs in the metal cages, it's stones. Don't go without me. We're all following Archie because he's generally quite good at these things. No, not today.
Not today.
No, not today, Arch. Maybe there is no middle, maybe just get out. It turns out you have to crawl out of this maze. Well done. Well, you won't be able to because until it's buzzing,
I know, I'm just
it'll get stuck. Yeah, that's all you do. No, Fudge.
No.
We should move Tracy in with us. Not yet. You haven't, there's loads on the top you haven't done yet. You can't lower it yet.
I'm just trying to get the heat.
Have you got a method or you just like randomly go into bits of my head?
I don't know what I'm doing.
You only get to practice once every 6 weeks. We'll have to see if we can line some people up for you to practice on. Yeah, need to do? Yeah. Oh, okay. Hang on, you're breaking my neck. You're doing it the wrong way. So turn it upside down and do it downwards. Just said that. That's what we did. All you have to do is tap it on right by the edge.
I think you might need to between this one camera. What's all this flapping about?
Is that it?
I'll have a look, see what you think.
You see, I do look quite different now. I think she's done alright, hasn't she? Hi everyone, today we've decided to take a walk down to Kielder Lake, which is a lovely little route that takes alongside the river. It's a good trail. It's actually tarmacked at the moment, which is perfect because we've got the buggy with us. Sue ran it this morning and it's about 1.5 miles, which means 3 miles there and back is just far too far for Archie. But if we've got the buggy, he can take a rest when he's tired, and we know we can get him back as long as we've got the buggy with us. And as you can see, it's an absolutely gorgeous day. The sun feels so warm. Come on, Arch. Let's keep going, shall we? So we've reached this place, which looks like it's some kind of footpath and over a viaduct. And in the background you'll be able to see we're just at the foot of the lake. Oh, they've got a treat for lunch then.
Well, I thought it was right this buggy.
Yeah, when the buggy comes you get treats. So we've stopped for lunch by the side of the lake and there's no one else here but us. So we're only about 1 mile now. In fact, it's probably slightly less than that from back at the camp, and now we've got a beautiful view of the viaduct in the other direction. Well, not the other direction, it's the same viaduct and it's facing the same direction, but we walked across there and then we've come in a big circle round by the lake where we had our lunch and then back to this point here. And we're just heading back to camp now. Haircut's not got any better since yesterday though. I got an extra bit of go at it because she'd missed a big blob up here. So at least it's the same length all over now, just very short. This was my lockdown hair as well. I just got so fed up with it, I had to cut it. Probably a bit of a mistake, but it'll grow back. Well, we made it back. Sun's still out, and well, I reckon it's time for another cold beer and a bit of reading in the afternoon sun. Morning, folks. At least I think it is just about still morning. Sue's already had a run, I've already walked with Archie, and I'm now taking a stroll up to a thing called Skyscape, which is some kind of it's not the observatory, there's an observatory as well and I want to go to that, but it's some kind of architectural structure that's been designed, so, as I understand it, that when you get inside you've got an experience of the sky above. Presumably better for night, but I don't know. I'm taking my solo stroll to find out all about it and I'll tell you what it's like when I get there. So I think that round structure ahead is our first glimpse of Skyscape, and I think Skyscape is the architectural structure, but I don't know. Let's go and find out. actually get right up close to this thing as well. But you can walk all the way around. Like it's been kind of, I don't know, crafted out of everything that's around it. I'm going to show you this. Some kind of platform, maybe a viewing platform, I don't know. Feels like I'm the king of the castle here. It's a very steep drop down there. And as I've got older, I'm definitely more dodgy with heights, so I'm not going anywhere near that edge. But you see the trail carries on in that direction. And that's where the observatory is. So this is the architectural structure, and it has lighting apparently at night, and the intensity of the lighting changes automatically with the intensity of the light outside. It really would be quite fascinating to come up here actually when it was dark, but May, darkness, all I can say is that's way past my bedtime. But you might like to try it. Well, it looks like I'm nearly here. And I don't know if you can see in the distance between the buildings, I don't know where I'm pointing for this, is that thing that we've been looking at. Looks like a big lollipop. I found out on the way up, we thought that was here, that was the observatory. We've been looking at it and saying, well, that must be where you're going to walk to, Kath. It's not. But I found on the way here that it's some kind of, it's owned by the military, and looking at it, it looks like it might be some kind of military, I don't know, communications point. Who knows? But it's not the observatory. A little glimpse of what I can see. Thing that looks like a big satellite dish, pointing directly up at the sky. So this is it. This is the observatory. I've made it to the top. I can just about see Kielder. I think it's called Kielder Water. I called it Kielder Lake yesterday, but I think it's called Kielder Water. I'll put the proper title up on the screen, no doubt, when I'm editing. And I've got signal and I can Google stuff. So despite the fact that there's nobody here, I'm really enjoying my visit to the observatory. It'd be good to get inside and good to see what kind of things that they do. I've just read a poster that says they operate every night of the year, that 7 days a week there is an event going on here, and you can book those events. You have to book them, you can't just rock up, which is fair enough because it's obviously quite a small place and they're limited, I think it's said, to about 20,000 visitors a year. But if you've got the time to take to come here and you're not early to bed like I am and you pre-book, I think this would be a fascinating place to visit. I think I might have to come back and do that. But for now, I am going to enjoy the fact that I'm here. There is nobody else here. It's perfectly tranquil. I love this. Well, we've made it back to our campsite. So just a very short walk down the track and I'll be back at the van. See this, children? Slow down. As for adults, I think we can go as fast as our little legs will take us. And back to base, where you can see it's been a washing day today. Hi, Fudge. Hello, darling. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Hello, Archie. Nice to see you too. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Now, me and my haircut are going to have to leave it here. But if you've liked it, really appreciate it if you give us the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, then please subscribe. Don't forget to ding the little bell, and then YouTube will let you know every time we post a new video. Otherwise, I'm going to see you next time.